The Sonic movie universe has no signs of slowing down, as a Variety article released yesterday just revealed how we're going to get a whole new Sonic movie spin-off film in 2028. Now, more specifically, this film is referred to as a Sonic Universe event film. No title, so there's not really any way that we can gauge what this film is going to be about or which character it's going to focus on, but from a couple other leaks and pieces of news that we've had all together, I'm going to list off a couple things that this probably is going to be. Now, what specifically is an event film? Because I know that I wasn't really clued in on what this meant and was pretty confused seeing it being called that. But an event film is pretty much a movie that is so big that the release itself is considered a huge event. Wikipedia specifically says it could be a highly anticipated sequel or a big budget film with state-of-the-art special effects or major stars generating considerable attention. Although it is subjective what is and what isn't considered an event movie, they are usually among the highest grossing movies in their years of release and become a part of popular culture. And some event films that people count are stuff like Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, Deadpool, The Hunger Games, a bunch of big movies. Now, there are some people going around saying that this is Sonic the Hedgehog 5 or this is Sonic Movie 5. No, it's not. Specifically in the Variety article, it says the upcoming Sonic entry based on the Sega video game franchise is separate from Sonic the Hedgehog 4. And if it was Sonic Movie 5, wouldn't they just announce Sonic Movie 5? They wouldn't really just say that it's an untitled Sonic event film. So this means that it's most likely a movie that takes place within the Sonic movie universe and will help expand the whole universe, but it is not focused on Sonic or anyone like that. Now, I'm gonna say what I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of and all of you have already thought of by now, but Shadow the Hedgehog. Paramount and Sega both know that Shadow is very profitable to them. A lot of people love Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm sure that there's a lot of you watching this video right now that love Shadow. And considering how his story ended in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 with him picking up his inhibitor rings in the middle of God knows where, him not appearing in Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and instead having a whole spin-off film to explain what's going on with him and where he is kind of makes a lot of sense. Whilst obviously it would be upsetting to not see him appear in Sonic the Hedgehog 4, it would make up for it if we got a whole film dedicated to him. Now, there's some possibilities that it could focus on other characters like Amy Rose. We don't know what happens in Sonic 4, but there could be a cliffhanger ending that follows up with her own film. Whilst that would still be cool, Shadow film, I think I like that more. Plus, it would also line up with some stuff that we've seen from leakers talking about how Paramount are very confident in Shadow to the point where they're making a Shadow the Hedgehog film. They say that a couple months ago, and then this news comes out that there's an untitled Sonic spin-off movie where the release is going to be a big deal. So I would say 99.999% that it's probably a Shadow the Hedgehog movie. It's not Sonic the Hedgehog 5, even though it is the 5th Sonic movie. It doesn't continue on from Sonic movie 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's something completely separate and on its own and will probably focus on another Sonic character entirely. And from seeing how popular Shadow the Hedgehog is with Paramount and Sega, it's most likely going to be a whole film dedicated about him. Now, of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What would you like this Sonic Untitled movie set for 2028 to feature? What would you like it to be about? Let me know. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe us on the #1 Sonic movie news source that is. Proven fact, by the way, that is a proven one. And I will see you in a bit. Goodbye!